It's like, yeah, you got it. Alright. So, we got Yoshi versus Richter. I kind of feel like going into it that this is the sort of matchup that a character like Yoshi really doesn't want to play against.
Yeah, probably. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if Fool's been going Richter online just because of online like shenanigans, or if he just doesn't like playing Falcon online. I don't know if Richter's just an online thing or it's actually like a character he's been wanting to play.
I could imagine Richter being able to work out well for a counter to Captain Falcon, especially if you can switch between those two radically different sort of styles. You know, it can cover your basis on both how you're feeling and the sort of opponent you're going against and the character that they're playing against. So I can understand it, and it seems to be that he plays this character relatively well. But speaking of playing relatively well, Zark just kind of destroying Fool on this first stock.
Yeah, it's very true, and Zark isn't a slouch either. I would say Zark is definitely Wi-Fi warrior material. I think especially when he plays his mains.
Yeah, you know, I've been really curious to see how he does in the offline meta, because, so, you know, it's very difficult, I find, to learn anything through online, which is the biggest sort of, like, it's not even, I do dislike that it, how different it feels from, like, offline, but even just as a learning tool, it's very difficult to learn what you're doing wrong and right when the rules of how whiff punishing works and how certain mechanics like ledge trapping works are fundamentally different online. So, because of that, you know, there's some small habits that Zark has that I feel like if he was playing in an offline meta, he could much more quickly learn from. And he seems to have some, I don't want to say like really solid fundamentals, but he seems to have a decent enough grasp of what it is his character does well to be able to beat relatively decent players consistently.
Yeah, very true. I think for Zark, he's got a lot of potential when he starts going to offline things. And look at this, going up 2 stocks against the Fu Richter.
Yep.
Very impressive to me.
That back air is like the strongest move that doesn't look like it should ever kill.
And here we go with the Richter ledge traps. I feel it.
You know, Zark just did the classic thing. I do this all the time because I get impatient, but you get hit by a move at the ledge, and, you know, you don't want to... You just kind of want to get back to stage, so rather than, like, actually think about what you do, you just air dodge in frustratingly, and then every zoner wants you to do that. Like, every fucking zoner wants that. It's like, oh, you're coming
Zark
in.
needs to kind of slow it down a little bit at the ledge because he hasn't got any sort of damage ever since the last time he's been on ledge, except for now. And Yoshi's egg kind of almost setting up for that forward air. Very close.
Ooh, and off-stream, Gucci Poochie wins 2-0 over Dragons. The fuck kind of name is that? That's amazing.
that sounds like a name Chichon would come up with.
Maybe it is.
Maybe. Oh, yep. Zark reading the air dodge down. The direct air dodge down. What a weird option to cover. And he takes game 1. Nice.
Yeah, well done.
The yellow Yoshi. I think Yoshi's good online.
Yeah, you know, one thing that Zark really does a lot that I just don't... Like, it works out for him sometimes, but it's also, like, against people that are more, what the fuck kind of name is that? Gucci Poochie in chat responding to my criticism of his name, apparently. But, what was I saying? Yeah, Zark has this weird sort of thing of, like, the way that he gets most of his kills, it's not, like, option coverage at all. He tends to just read, like, one particular option. And see, this is why I would like to see what Zark does off in an offline meta. Because he's actually pretty good at reading what people's options are. But,
true.
You know, it's certainly, that's how he goes for his kill, like, 80% of the time. And, you know, nothing against reads, but as soon as people catch on to that, you know, Like, you see someone like Joel or like Blade go against that, and they're just gonna be a lot more reserved with their defensive options, and, you know, you're just not gonna kill them until like 150. This is what you see happen in a lot of the matches where Zark kind of gets fucked up. But,
yeah, he's very, committal to that one option, and you don't want to do that one option because you will die.
Yeah, especially against good players that know how to deal with that. But, you know, you start... Still, the ability to do that, to just take stocks like that, especially if you can do it at lower percent, really fucking useful. Especially if you can implement that with more standard option coverage to get kills. Kind of like what he did with the first stock, actually, where he just got all the damage and then just got the nair at the ledge from the out of shield.
Yeah, also very solid, very safe kill option if you can get that.
And, you know, you can tell even just by watching him that he is getting better, so...
For sure. Like, if I had to go for anyone, I would go for Full, just because Richter is a lot more interesting of a character than Yoshi to me. I think Yoshi just blah 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 mashes, but, I mean, Zark's making him look cool, at least.
Yeah, and we got a bit of an upset in from the last set. Off-stream, Fat Kid beats Johnny SQ 2-1.
Damn, I wonder if it was a Wifi ditto.
It very well might have
something
been.
like that. Pretty interesting. And again, this is kind of looking like game one, only, yeah, it looks like Fool's getting a little bit of a, more of a even strings going on here.
You know, one thing I will say, I do find Fool's Richter to be, like, surprisingly good for a Falcon main, and he, like, got used to it very quickly. But one sort of thing that I noticed is, man, does he love going for holy water in, like, every situation, regardless of how practical it is.
Yeah, and holy water is one of his cooler moves to me. Like, it sets up into pretty much anything you want.
Yeah.
And the way he used cross at the ledge, not on this ledge situation, but the last one, he used Richter's and Simon's ability to angle their forward airs, and he angled it down to compensate for the fact that he full hopped, and also was good shield pressure because cross was right behind Yoshi. And I think Fool's really in depth with his character now, and he's pretty much like, if he just works on a few more things, he'll become like a Richter master.
Yeah, I could definitely see it.
And here we go, another kill confirmed with holy water.
Yep. Also, Gucci Poochie, if you're in chat right now, or Fat Kid, both of you guys, don't play yet. I'm gonna call you guys this match next on stream. Ooh, the forward air into the up air. I always feel a little bit bad for Yoshi mains when they get the up air high like that and it doesn't kill.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
It's not a very strong up air. But it can't kill. I've seen it kill. Damn, that nair is so many hits that you just drop shield thinking it was probably going to be over.
Yeah. That's that's kind of the issue with online. If you don't know exactly how many hits, you try and, like, do out a shield on reaction to that. It's not going to work out so well for you. But neither is that up B for Fool. I don't...
Yeah, a little up B twice. Wasn't even going to kill, so I wouldn't have gone for that.
Yeah, really ambitious. But then again, you're all about ambitious reads, Mr. Forward Smash.
I know.
Mr. Snake Forward Smash, I should clarify. I always forget that move exists.
What I was getting at.
Oh, fucking... Zark tried to dunk him there. Like, he almost closed out.
If he got the dunk, it would have worked because vertical recovery for Belmont's is doo-doo poo-poo caca.
Yeah,
really
well, I mean,
bad.
Yoshi's forward air is also just strong, so it might have just killed regardless.
I didn't know what percent he was at. Let's see.
It's at 72.
I think, man, I don't know if Zark gotten any kills off just from ledge situations.
Well, I got the nair as a corner pressure in the first game.
And he just went for it again.
Yeah. Well, it won't kill yet, but it's still, like, really safe and really good. Oh, he could have killed him there. He could have just up smashed.
Smash would have been nice. He's going for the nair. He must be listening to the commentators or something.
Yeah. You know, one thing I wish Zark would do more at ledge is just use eggs to set up ledge traps. Just pressure with something, you know? He might be dead.
Yeah.
No, he catches him with the... Gets the back throw. That fade back there.
Deceptively long tether.
Okay. Full hella
like
choked that.
Holy water into nothing. Now he's just super scared.
Fool could have killed him there. And the trade,
Wow,
he
he
couldn't
didn't have
make it
another
back.
jump. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 2-0 to Zark.
Yep. No double jump. You can't make it back from that shit. Well.
Falcon might have made it back.
Yeah, Falcon's aerial drift is insane, dude. I always think his recovery's bad, and then you fight Sin with a stage with a wall.